what up, people? It's your boy Chig, and you are through to the Combat Show. Joining me, as always, are my two co-hosts. First and foremost, say hello to the people. Ola.
Yeah, um, we're back. We're back. Nice card to talk about. We have a new lightweight champion. Let's talk about it.
hmm And I'm going to try and not get too mad as I talk about why I hate boxing. Uh, and also, as we were winding down, having our pre-production discussion, this young man decided to join us. So hello to the people.
All right. I've already been there. I left. I actually
Oh,
left.
is it? Okay, you
Yeah.
came and left.
Yeah.
Good look at this guy. All right. So let's get cracking. Obviously, we've got to talk about fight cards today. Rob Font versus Cody Garbrandt. I always pronounce his name wrong. But yes, obviously that fight is this weekend. We'll briefly talk about the card from last week. We'll obviously talk about why. I don't know about. I can't speak for Will, but why I hate boxing. I love it, but I fucking hate it, and it's a shit like what happened this week. I'll talk about that over the course of this week. But you guys, please do slap a like as you come into the chat room. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You're watching on Periscope. Do me a favor. Just quickly hit a retweet on that. It always helps the show get noticed and grows every time you guys do that. All right. And in the meantime, I'll hand over to Ola.
Yeah. So wild card last week. Crazy card. Jacare Souza got his arm busted up, broken arm. Against Andre Muniz. Um, we all went for Andre Muniz, so that's a good call from us. I think that's the passing of the torch when you look at that fight. Lando Vanata versus Mike Grundy. Will went with Vanata. Me and Chip went with Grundy. Will got that one. Good call. Jamie Pickett and Jordan Wright. Me and Will went for Jordan Wright. Jamie Pickett. Chig went for Jamie Pickett. Very, very good win by Jordan Wright. In fact, first round finish. Some crazy shit like that. Antonina Shevchenko and Andrea Lee. This fight actually, it pissed me off in the way that the fight actually panned out. I don't know if you man remember that fight. And we all went with Shevchenko as well. And one of the things that was getting me mad about that fight is throughout the time that Antonina was in there fighting, they were talking about her sister. I don't get it. It's one of the things that drives me nuts. It happened the last time with Nina Ansaroff, now known as Nina Nunes. Again, throughout the time, she was fighting. They were talking about Nunes. Like Amanda, I don't understand why they do that. But Will, what did you make of the fight, dude?
Well, all I can say is I can understand why they do that because they lost, didn't they? That's why they do that. They ain't nothing to talk about, really. That's how I see it as.
They are the glorified sparring partners, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let's just call it how it is. I think a lot of people think that Antonia's sister is better than I think she actually is. And I think that showed against Andrea Lee. Andrea Lee handled her in the end. I don't think it was even a particularly hard fight for her, which is the thing that surprised me. So yeah, I think, to be honest,
Don't you think Antonina was tough as hell going through them 2 rounds the way she did? And I mean the way the fight ended, I don't know if you might remember, like she was in a triangle for nearly 4 minutes. And I was thinking, yeah, anyhow Andrea Lee gets up now, her leg's gonna turn to jelly for nearly 4 minutes in the round. And Shevchenko did not tap. And she had it tight. She had it proper tight. Shevchenko did not tap. for 4 minutes. I mean, 10 seconds of the 5 minutes about to go in the second round, and she taps. I'm like, you've been in there for 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. You know, but she was tough as hell to even be in there for as long as she was. Salute to her. But definitely, you could see the power differential, even the size differential. You know, Andrea Lee kind of ragdolled her, if you want to use that word. You know, ragdolled her right in the cage there, and she knew she had the power over Antonina Shevchenko, and some of the hip tosses that was coming through from Andrea Lee was she just knew she had a number and she could do what she wanted. And yeah, big up to her. I don't know where this fight gets her. I mean, what it gets her next, but we'll see. Onto the main card. Edison Barboza and Shane Burgos. Did you man see that fight?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen anything crazier than that? Because I ain't seen one like that before, bro. Talk to me.
I don't know. I think it's happened in boxing before. I don't know about MMA. I remember seeing it in MMA. I think it's happened in boxing before.
What were we talking about? The main event?
Yeah.
No, main card. Main card. The first fight on the main card. Barboza, Shane Burgos.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think that's happened in
plenty of time boxing. Plenty of time.
The main one I remember would probably be what's his face? Zab Judah versus the Australian guy. I forgot his name. Chat room, help me. I forgot the guy's name. But is it Taskin Shinawatra? No, I can't remember his name. But he had a funny name. But he made him. He knocked him down, got up, and did the chicken leg again and dropped again. It was so funny. That's the closest I remember to anything like that. As the closest I remember to anything like that.
This one here is a little bit different to what you just described, because at least that man fell and then got back up and then fell again. It's like Shane Burgos ate it.
No. They hit him. He dropped. They hit him. He dropped. Got up, and then the leg started to wobble.
This is what I'm trying to say. So the effect is already taking place. With this one, it's a little bit different. Is what I'm trying to tell you. He ate the 1-2, smiled back at him. Barboza didn't really do nothing in those split seconds, and all of a sudden the man's mind starts to shut down. He just has to fall backward. Like, watching in real time, I did not think, there's no way I thought that a knockout was coming out there. The man was already knocked out. But it's a strange one. I ain't seen one like that before. It's a strange. He was just stood there smiling, but it was already shut down. His body was just fighting it, and then all of a sudden he just fell backward into the cage and then dropped face plant. And then Barboza just had to go there and put the formalities on it. But from when his body was shut down and he started staggering backwards it was done. It was finished. To go from there to face plant, it's crazy. I ain't seen one like that. It's mad. It's absolutely. Insane.
I know why you're saying that, because the punch didn't seem like the biggest punch.
It didn't seem like nothing. Yeah, exactly.
It seemed like a bit of a sequence.
It was just a little 1-2, like baba, one of those.
Just a quick 1-2, right? So it didn't look like anything particularly major. The one thing I will say, he did take a couple like that throughout the fight. There was a couple where he just looked. Like he
ate some head kicks as well, man. Yeah, he ate some serious head kicks.
His eyes looked glazed when that happened. I actually thought the fight was over then, and he still stood up. So I think it was just it was a build up of just shots that came to the face. And fair play to Barboza. Didn't think he had it in him. Didn't think he had it left.
I like him at 145, bro.
He still has it. I thought he performed. To me, that it showed how well he performed. because it wasn't just a case of it was a lucky lockout, a lucky knockout. It was more of a case of actually it was a good, tidy, clean performance, and that dominated for a delayed knockout. And yeah, it's a weird delayed knockout, but I've seen it before. I've definitely seen it before, plenty of times in boxing.
Mm. I mean, yeah, that was that's one of those that I haven't seen one like that before. But humans have to improve my extensive collection of mad KOs. But this one definitely is probably the strangest I've seen in 2020, and there's been quite a few, but this one's definitely the strangest one I've seen. Um, yeah, let's move on up the card. Chukagian versus Vivian Aruja. Will went for Arujo. Me and no, Chig went for Arujo. Me and Will went for Chukagian, and Chukagian won that. It was a hard fight to call between both of them. They put in a lot of effort, but ultimately, I thought Chukagian did more in the third round, but the 1-1 going into the third, I'd say. Um, but it's just one of those fights that where do you go from this fight? It's one of those fights that you just think to yourself, where do you go? Because there's nowhere to go. You know, there's nowhere to go. Matt Schnell versus Buttering. Chig went with Buttering. Yeah, we went with Schnell. Buttering won that fight. And co-main event, Benil Darush, Tony Ferguson. Chig and Will went with Tony Ferguson. Dominance MMA, you're welcome. I went with Darush. Talk to me about that fight then, Chig. You know what I mean? Because you might owe me £10 a piece on that fight, by the way. Courtesy of Darush.
Forgot who money on that one. Not a lot to say. Do you know what a stat I wish I did?
Let's talk about the submission. Let's talk about that heel hook.
No, hold on. The only thing I'll say
You're
is
a donut. You're a donut.
the only thing I wish the only stat I wish I'd heard before making that bet with you was I didn't realize how fewer shots Tony Ferguson throws these days. Apparently, in like the last 32 minutes, he's thrown 32 shots. I was like, oh, how did I not know that stat? So yeah, I wish I'd known that prior to like the first 32 rounds of fighting. That is 32 minutes of fighting, I should say. So yeah, I think he might be done. I mean, they're talking about pairing him with.
Will knew that stat, but he reckoned Tony Ferguson was focused behind his sunglasses. I don't know how you can still look focused.
I didn't say that. I never said that. I never said that. I never was the one who said that. You're paying me with someone else's brush. It's not me.
Anyways, but let's talk about that heel hook, man, because I swear to God, I've watched Tony Ferguson's last 2 fights, and any other fighter, when Do Bronx caught him in that fucking armbar, any other man is tapping. That heel hook, any other man is tapping. What's going on with Tony Ferguson? It's your boy, William. Talk to me, man. What's going on with this brother? What, you don't know how to tap?
The zombie, innit? El Kukui.
He's definitely
He's already dead.
The man said he heard the pop. You heard the thing go, man. You heard the knee go. You heard it. Like it was a loud pop. And to see Ferguson grimacing the way he was, he went back a couple times, like, bro, it's almost like he was about to tap, and he must be thinking all the things that, I don't know how we survived. I don't know which place he had to go to, but he had the extra gear. He's probably got the most extra gear in terms of absorbing pain and punishment out of all of these bloody fighters. I think Justin Gaethje is up there as well, but Tony Ferguson is just next level at literally absorbing pain. He's too tough for his own good. I truly believe that guy is way too tough for his own good, because in the long run, them damages is gonna add up. Heel hook, arm bars, you know what I mean? Where do you stop?
Well,
And and all I hear is, yeah, but it's a zombie though. No, it's not a goddamn zombie. It's a human being. The knee popped. You know what I mean? The knee popped.
Did he tap?
That brother,
Did he tap?
it's too tough for his own good, man. I swear to God, it's crazy. But look, he's got heart. I give him that. You gotta give him that. You can't take that away from Tony Ferguson. You gotta get. That man has got heart. Talking about another man that's got heart, and Will don't like his he don't like his name. Like, why is it called New Bronx? Like, who the fuck knows? It's called New Bronx. I don't care. It might be doing Bronx back in the day. Who knows? He likes it. If he likes it, you know what I mean? That's the main thing. But how about that comeback from Do Bronx, William?
To be honest, I actually thought the fight was over in the first round. I was very much surprised. Like Ola was smiling his way, right? Because Ola had picked him. Ola had picked Chandler. So Ola was like, yep, fight's over, it's done. Come on, Chandler, bring you home. He was actually like, just, wow. Wow. The first round was wow. Like, wow. I was just waiting for the ref to just stop it. Because it looked like Chandler was about to just go on a rampage and just pulverize him. But Oliveira cheated as well. Ola called it a few times. Oliveira was cheating. Do you remember Ola? Do you remember Ola?
Yeah.
You remember what he was cheating with?
How so?
No.
You don't remember what you called?
No, go on, tell him.
Oh, you're telling me I was asleep.
Bro, okay. Tell him.
Oliveira was glove holding. He was holding his gloves.
Yeah, he was hooking the glove. Yeah. You tell him.
Ola was calling that a lot. Yeah, going, look, he's cheated. He's holding the gloves. He's on ref, and all that. All those things helped in sustaining him. Because if he did have hold of the glove, with how strong Chandler was feeling, if he let go of Chandler's hand, he would have been banged up really, really badly. So I feel like that also played a part in it. The little cheating bit. It might not in a big run, but it did play a little part in it because he could have finished the fight in the first round. But who would have expected the first 20 seconds of the second round? Who would have expected it? Who would have expected
not see that coming?
I mean, fire with fire. That's what you got to do. I do worry about Chandler because you think to yourself, so does that mean that if you don't get it done after one of your little spurts, you run out of ideas then?
Nah, you don't. Nah, but that's a bit.
I think that's a bit harsh.
That's a lot harsh. Does
he have the temperament?
No, he just got caught. He just got caught. The round didn't even start.
I'm merely posing the question. I accept it. I don't know a lot about this kid. I don't know a lot about it.
It's not even that. The point is, the round didn't even start. They just walked to each other and he got caught. They literally walked to each other and he got caught. Them things happened. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not. We didn't see his second round for us to judge him by that. We didn't see it. It's like saying it's like that. It's like saying, Jose Aldo would have been this against Conor, or Conor would have been this against Joe. We didn't see it. We didn't get to see it. It ended like bang. We didn't get to see his second round to judge him on his second round. So you can't say, does this mean that he's just a first rounder? Nah, we didn't get there. It wasn't like he tired or he came out and it was like, like you could just tell that he's about to get beat. Nah, he came out pumped. He just got caught coming forward. So that's a bit of a harsh.
And like I said last week, I did ask you, William, that on top of all the submissions that Do Bronx has, what is he got in his hand? He's got bombs. And if that is he's so underrated with his hands, but he's got the most knockouts in lightweight division. Like this brother is crazy. This is one of the reasons I said it for a long time.
But Gage
Said
will
it
beat
from
him.
time.
Gage will beat him.
Who knows? Who knows?
Gage
He
will beat him.
probably would. I think on
And
the
then
ground,
Poirier will be Gagey. Poirier is a true
well,
champion.
it's still by the by. All of this we're gonna see how it plays out. Yeah. But for right now, what Oliveira did is for me is almost what you expected of him. Obviously, with Khabib out of the way. But I thought it was going to pose the most problem, and it proves it now because he's now the world champion, and he didn't just get the belt handed to him. He had to go through some crazy. He had to go to hell and back to come back and get that belt, and he made for a good main event. Um, I thought Chandler will have other chances, and he's going to be in some very very good fight, and I think he's got a very good future in the lightweight division because again, that belt, like you said, people you matchmaking and people that's going to beat each other. That belt will pass, it will pass through a few people over the span of 2 years, I believe. You know what I mean? So we just have to wait and see what happens in what happens at 155, and they've got a date on the 10th of July, so we'll see what happens then. Going on to the prelims tonight for Rob Fonts and Cody No Love. When you're ready, if you man got your free, let me know because it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prelim card. So we're only going to be doing 3. So while Chig is pulling that up, I'm just going to round up the scores from last week. So Will ended up on 4 points. Chig ended up on 6 points. And I ended up on 5 points. I got 1 point from my bonuses to make 5 points. Will got nothing from bonuses, and Chig got 3 points from bonuses to make it 6 points. So total now is Chig is 75, Will is at 71, and I'm at 89 going into this week. So when you're ready, pull up that prelims card.
Sorry, Chig has 3 points to make it 6. Who said I had 4? Wait.
No, Will's got 4.
I thought you said
You
I
got
had
3 points.
What was it?
Will got 4. I had 5. You got 6 altogether, including your bonuses. Will didn't get no bonuses just from his picks from the prelim and the main card was 4 points. I had 2 prelims, 2 main card, and 1 bonus. And you had 1 prelim, 2 main card, and 3 from your bonuses. Makes 6.
I've got to watch out for these Nigerian people. That's why I like to listen carefully when they talk.
I got all the audits, and you can check back all the videos leading into this. You see the numbers match up.
Wow.
Apart from the time I missed the 1 whole week.
I missed a week too.
No, you didn't. Well, I missed 2 weeks then.
That's your problem.
Okay. Considering the fact, that it wasn't my fault that the show wasn't on. Okay.
That's your problem.
Okay.
Okay. You man ready to pick? Actually, which one you going with first? Rafael Alves and Damir. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Rafael Alves and Damir Ismagulov. This is going to be one of my picks, and I will be going with Damir Ismagulov for my first prelim pick.
So will I. Seems like a sure thing.
So will I. Full ass.
Okay. to the next fight. Yancy Medeiros versus another Damir, but this Damir now is a Hadzovic. So there's a couple Damirs there still, you know what I mean? So Damir Hadzovic versus Yancy Medeiros. Okay. Yancy is 15-7, Damir 13-6. Both coming off a loss. Yancy to Vanata and Damir to Moicano. Any of you might want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go with Yancy.
Yeah.
Let's stick with Damir. Stick with my boys, Damir.
Okay, I'm not going with this fight. We must skip this fight.
Next fight.
That'll be Josh Coulibaly and Shalian. 19-6 Shalian and Coulibaly. Coulibaly I'll be going with. He's an 8-1. And he had a draw with Charles A. Jourdain. That tells me he's of the caliber of real competition. So I will be going with Josh Coulibaly on this one.
I'll go with Coulibaly as well. And that's my free done.
I won't do this fight.
Huh?
I won't do this fight.
You both got 2, so we got one more fight to go.
No,
I got 3.
Oh, we've got 3. Yeah, me and you got one more to go.
Instead, I'll go for this fight. Chris Barnett versus
Okay.
Ben.
Okay, that's a good call. Where you going, Rafa? I'm assuming. Where you going with, Chig?
I'm going with Big Ben.
Of course you are. Okay, and I got one more fight. I salute to everybody in the chat. Big up all of you, man. Bertrand, I see you. Dan T, I see you, brother. Diego, you like that little present with Lefroy Hodgson, yeah? You were feeling that was you were feeling that one. Oh fucking yeah, you've been on my neck, bro. You know what I mean? One time we done Palace, man had to come for you, brethren. You left Hodgson a nice little present. You know what I mean? Big up Roy Hodgson though. 45 years in the job, man. Salute to that, brother. Right, my last pick. I'm gonna go with Bruno Silva and Victor Rodriguez. Bruno Silva, Victor Rodriguez. Bruno Silva 11-5. And them man they are in a bantamweight, but I think this fight is gonna be a flyweight. And Victor Rodriguez lost to my boy Adrian Yanez by that crazy KO that got him the 50K. So on this one, I don't think he should be coming back after a KO like that. Adrian ain't even back here and he's trying to jump in there, bro. He gonna get knocked the fuck out again. I'm going with Bruno Silva out here, man. I'm gonna go with Bruno Silva. And that concludes the prelims.
Main guard, Jack
Yeah,
Martin versus Edmund Sebastian. Good fight. Didn't realize this fight had been made.
that's a wicked fight. That's a really good fight. Jack Hermanson 32, Shabazian 23, 11-1. Shabazian has only lost one fight. And Hermanson is coming at 24-6 or 21-6, 21-6. Coming off a loss as well to Marvin Vettori. So both coming off a loss, but they want to make that next step in the 185 division. So the champion is back there now, showing the division some attention, and these guys needs to get busy so some of them can get in front of the champion and hopefully give him a very good challenge. So for this fight, I went with Brunson before when he beat Shabazian. I went with Vettori to beat Hermanson. I'm going to go with Hermanson on this one. I'm going to go with Hermanson. I think Hermanson will get the job done.
That's what I think it's close.
Who did you go with, Ola? Who did you go with?
The Joker. It doesn't really matter who I go with, because I could go again when the show's nearly done.
I'm going to say Hermanson as well, but I am curious that they don't seem to be particularly protecting Shabazian. So unless they are very confident that he's going to get the job done, especially when you've given the Brunson loss, you might thought, oh, they'll go for a slightly easier touch, get his confidence back up, and then go for Hermanson. Jack Hermanson.
And Triple A is right. This is a hard call. This is a hard call. It's not easy one to call.
I'm going to go with Jack Hermanson, but not with any real confidence. I must admit, I've got a sneaky suspicion that I'll change my mind before this match starts, and I will change it to Shabazian. So keep your phone on.
You can't. You can't.
Yes, I'll change it before the card starts. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, before the card starts, not before the main card starts. Before a punch is thrown.
Look at this guy.
On the whole. No, that's all his rules. That's all his rules.
Before the show starts, before the show starts, before the first fight, before the first fight done.
Because I've missed out because of that before.
All right.
I've missed out because of that before. Where he told me, remember all that, where he said to me, "You don't."
Bro, it's before the show starts, before the first fight is announced and begins.
Here's the thing: I didn't tell you I wouldn't do that.
Well, all rules in it.
I didn't say none. I didn't say nothing until you dragged me in it. I'm just defending the rule, like you said it was. So. And Chick didn't say when gonna do that. He's got time to change his mind. He could do it when this show's done.
I just said no surprise if I change my mind after the show.
Yeah, he could change his mind after the show. I don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course.
Nah, I'm just saying. No, he said he might change his mind just before the fight.
And before the fight starts. Which is still. Yeah. Anyways. So where are we? You going with the Joker?
Yeah, for now.
Okay, William.
I'm sticking with the Joker. I don't know about you not moving about it. I'm sticking with the Joker.
I'm sticking with the Joker, fam. I didn't say we're going to move from the Joker.
You said you might.
I said I might. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't say I was gonna. I said I might.
I'm sticking
on to the next fight, man. On to the next fight. David Vorak. And Raulian, is it Raulian? Boy, I don't want to murder this brother's name, man, but Raulian. I think that's his name. I'm gonna go with Vorak. Right off the back, I'm going with Vorak.
Are you sure?
Both coming off with wins.
It's not on the website.
Is David Vorak not there on? I saw it on Topology and the website. Hold on. Bear with me. Yeah, David Vorak was meant to be on there. So which one's next on your one, Felicia Spencer? Okay.
Ricardo Ramos is next.
Yeah. Bill Alger has been moved in place of it. Yeah, Ricardo Ramos and Bill Alger, because they were topping the top of the prelims, so they've moved them. They've bumped them up onto the main card. So all right, no Vorak and Rawlings. It's gonna be Bill Algio. Okay, let me just quickly do some paperwork moving here. Okay, yeah, I'm going with Bill Algio. Okay. When you man are ready, I'm ready for you.
We'll go with Ramos.
Okay, Chico Ramos. William,
I'll go with Algio.
where's your mind at? Okay. We'll go to the women's 145 division. That's a featherweight division. Felicia Spencer, she's fighting Norma Dumont. Spencer 8-2. Her last fight, we saw how it went against the Lioness. Norma's 5-1, and she's coming off a win against Spencer. She's coming off a win, a very good win at that, against Smith. So, Will, where are you going on this one?
I'm gonna go with Norma.
Okay. Jig?
Who did you say Norman's good win was against?
Ekin Smith. She's 5-1. Both 30. Both 30. And Felicia's coming off a loss from Nunes.
I've just got a feeling that fight against Nunes might have taken something out of Felicia. So I'm going to go with Norma as well.
Okay. I'm going to go with Felicia Spencer here. She's taking a lot of time out, but Nunes has had, what, 1, maybe 2 fights since then. But let's see. Let's see how she plays this one. I expect her to come back and be herself again, her normal self, up until bumping into Nunes. But like you said, that fight against Nunes, sometimes she fights people and they're never the same again. And this could be one of those cases. So we'll find out tomorrow night. Justin Tafa versus Jared Vandera. This is a battle of the heavyweights. Anything can happen here. I'm gonna try not to overthink this one. Because these two, there's nothing technical about these mans. You know what I mean? They're gonna go out there, try and throw it for 3 rounds, see who catches who. So I'm gonna go with Justin Tafa on this one.
Ditto.
Well, I was gonna go Justin, but to switch it up, I'll go Jared.
Okay, onto the co-main. I don't know how Jack Manson and Ed Shabazian is not a co-main on this card. How is
Mm.
it not a co-main? I don't get it. I mean, those two definitely done. They've headline cards enough to make co-main events if they can't make the main event. Yeah, it's a strange one for me. But
So,
Carla Esparza and Yan Xiaonan. Yan Xiaonan 13-1, and she's on a mad streak. She's on a mad streak. She's trying to get to Whaley. She's trying to get to that belt. She's trying to come and see my girl Thug Rose. Only time will tell. But standing in front of her tonight is Carla Esparza, and she's an OG, man. She's an OG. She's on a 4-5 win streak herself, and coming off a win against Rodriguez that had a win the other week against Watterson. So 115 division, strawweight division is starting to bubble up a little bit. We're starting to see some activities there. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna go with Yan Xiaonan. I think she's on a mission, trying to get revenge of my brethren. Yeah, Yan Xiaonan for me.
I'm
Your
going with
milk,
Yao.
your milk.
I'm going with Yao as well.
Who's Yao?
Yeah. I mean Yan Xiaonan.
yeah, I don't know who Yao is. Still, one of them was Yan. Then their sister Yan.
Yeah.
It's funny, because
Full house.
Carla is one attractive woman I have never, ever, ever picked for any fight win. And like you say, she's won the last fucking 4 fights she's been in.
She's an OG, man. She's an OG.
She's the
just-
first
I mean,
champion. First strawweight champion.
I just for
To
some
me, she's like the
I don't know,
Arlovsky of that
I
division.
never favor her in fights. I don't know if it's her size. She doesn't look like she'll be this.
She's been champion before. What do you mean?
No,
She's the first strawweight champion.
I know her history. I never. Whenever I look at her, I never think to myself, "Well, there's a threat there, fighter." I'm never, for some reason, I don't feel like I believe her when I see her in like stare downs and stuff like that. But she's a good fighter. She is.
No, she's legit, man. She's for real, man. She's definitely she's one of the ones up there, and not many top fighters in the division has not had to go through her to get to the champion. Since she's not been the champion, she's been that good. Always been in that top 5 conversation all the time, as far as the strawweight division is concerned. So yeah, I think this fight she could definitely win this fight 100%, and that's just by volume, hard work, takedown. She's got all the techniques, all the bases, to go on and win that fight. If the,
I mean, even Dana, does Dana get behind her a lot? Like, you think, okay, she's reasonably attractive. Like, you think to yourself, what? She ain't that old. What is she? Early 30s?
Yeah, 33. 33. She's younger than some of the ones that we've seen, in recent times. The Marion Reneau sort of people, them.
Hola.
So, yeah.
I think she's got a win over Thug Rose as well, isn't it?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She does. And that's the one win that Thug Rose needs to get back. She's got back all her losses. This is the one. This is the one that she ain't got back yet. She's got back all her losses. This is the one.
The only reason I'm here is that I know that the other girl's meant to be hot shit. Like, I've been hearing about this, Yan.
Yan Xiaonan is not. She's not a joke. She's a badass. So I can see her doing some.
Tracy Triple A, Tracy Cortez.
God damn. You know what? That's not a bad shout, William.
Oh, this is an early fight of the night. Fight of the night for me. That's all right. That down.
Oh, okay.
Chick's going in like that.
FOTN. FOTN.
That way as well.
Esparza versus Yan.
No, change my mind. Performance of the night, Yan. Sorry.
So just performance of the night, not fight of the night, no?
Yeah, not fight of the night.
All right. Okay, let me scribble that up. Yeah. Onto the main event. Rob Font versus Cody No Love.
I've changed my
Garbrandt.
mind a good 4 times on this. I want to go last.
This fight is ridiculous. Everybody knows where I'm going. You man already know where I'm going with this. You know what I mean? I'm good. I go for my stable. I go for my boy. You know what I mean? Cody No Love. We gotta show him some love. So I'm gonna go with Cody on this one. So it's down to you two, cause you man already knew where I was going before we did. Feel me?
It's funny because
I didn't know you were gonna go for him, Ola, because you didn't go for him the last fight. That against Hassan.
oh, did he?
Yeah. Did I?
You want us to pull it back?
No, I'll check the book, man. You don't need to pull it back. I'll check the book. Don't worry.
Yeah, just check it. Just check
I'm
it,
sure the
please.
tapes.
Just check it, please.
Yeah, I'm not doing it right now. Make your pick, blood.
I will go with.
He is the Amir Khan of it.
Oh, Cody.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a bit.
I can never pick him with confidence. Never. Because the style should be there, the speed is there. He's got so much going for him. But that chin, boy, shit.
I don't know. This is a funny one. Do you know what? Fuck it, I'm going with Cody.
Oh. I ended with Cody yesterday. I started with Rob today. I'm going to stick with Rob. Just to make shit interesting.
You stick with Rob?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Rob from...
Black Rob joined the mob. Ain't no place in him.
I kind of hope that Cody does it, because I do like...
Do you want to throw a quick 10 on this one?
No. I'm not picking with confidence. Not on this one. I'm not picking on confidence at all.
Let's look at the one you did pick with confidence. Norma. You did pick Norma against Felicia Spencer with confidence. We can do that one. You want to do that one? Norma? Norma Felicia Spencer, yeah? All right, that's locked in. Okay, let's do bonuses when you man are ready.
And then fight of the night, Jack Hermanson. Oh no, Tafa versus Vanadria.
Tafa.
Them two big heavyweights.
Vandara.
So there you go. You have my two.
Okay. Will?
Friday night, Cody, Rob.
The AAA is Claudia out of those two. Claudia is definitely hotter than Rose. I'm sorry.
Has he checked out what's her name yet? Tracy.
Hold on.
No, the girl I said. What's her face?
Tracy Cortez, like I said,
Yeah.
I agree with you. That's a very good call.
Oh,
Tell him to check her out. Fight of the night, Rob Font, Cody Garbrandt. Performance of the night, Yan Xiaonan. Yan Xiaonan.
Everybody's picking. Yeah, for performance. Okay. For me, performance of the night, we'll go to Felicia Spencer. Fight of the night. Let me see. Fight of the night, I'm gonna go with Yancy versus Damir Hadzovic. Yancy Medeiros. Them brother, they love blood. Yancy. Damir Hadzovic. Okay. I think that concludes the that concludes the end of our show. Unless you might got any current events.
well, let's talk about a current event. And obviously, thank you guys for continuing to watch us in the chat. Please do slap a like on the video. Don't forget to do that. Even if you are a regular, yeah, I'll do that. Do that. It helps. Makes us get noticed. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to continue to grow. And obviously, we were met with some disturbing news this week. And you know the funny thing is, for months I've been thinking to myself, I wonder what happened to Wilder's court arbitration. Because I remember him saying that he was going to do it. And nothing ever come of it. And I remember having that lawsuit process maybe 3 weeks ago. And then, as if somebody wanted to punish me for having that thought process this week, the Anthony Joshua fight with Tyson Fury might be off. Why? Well, it turns out that Deontay Wilder has won his court arbitrary, which essentially means that there's a document that assures that he is due a third fight before any undisputed fight takes place. And this is now a legal binding document. And he is to be promised this fight before the September 2021.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
So if Wilder can get that, to fight Fury, how comes White couldn't get that to fight him?
This is what I want to know. I mean, for me,
or has it got to do with White's management or something like that? No. Okay.
This is all part of negotiation, though, isn't it? If this is something that you can manage to,
so has it got to do with his manager then? Because your manager negotiates for you, right?
I don't understand what you're.
Are we going back to taking shots at Eddie Hearn now? Like this whole appeal that fucking your boy is going around to throw this fighter in the work of probably the biggest fight in British history, maybe even in world history. He's going around and he should be ashamed of himself. Yeah.
I don't even understand what his point is.
I don't understand, why anyone wants me to have any sympathy. Whilst I've been the one, Out of these two guys here, of us three, I've been the one who's been hit with my back with a stick for Wilder. And you want me to actually be sad about the fact that Wilder's gonna get.
At least now we know you really love Wilder.
No. Listen to what I said. I'm the one who's been beaten with a stick. I'm the one, none of yous. But you want me to feel sorry for what? Get the fuck out of here. You let me ride for Wilder the whole time. I'm riding for Wilder this time.
We're
I
clearly
am
overdue on these.
I am happy. That's what I'm trying to say.
What are you talking
No,
about, right now?
listen. All of you in the chat room might not be happy that the fight might not be happening. I am happy. I don't give
What are you
two
happy
shits.
for, man?
Because
Can't you see the disruption?
He's a matchroom hater. That's all this is.
I don't care if I'm a matchroom hater or I don't care. I've been beaten with that Wilder stick throughout.
I've heard Chick say this. This does not happen in the UFC. None of this bullshit. We don't get none of this fuckeries. You know, Chick, tell him, man.
Oh, I'm actually enjoying this. I love and
like boxing because, you know, the fact that we've seen these two fight already, and, you know, arguably two very definitive answers. At the very least, there was one very definitive answer from one of these fights. There is no need for a fucking third fight. I don't care what legal document this motherfucker negotiated beforehand. But unfortunately,
shit happens.
This is the problem in boxing. Like
it's not a problem. It's not a problem. They were meant to do the third fight anyway. Remember? Because Tyson said, "Oh, time's up. I need to move on now." Remember when Tyson said, "Time's up"? Now, COVID said, "Hang on a minute. Calm down. We're just postponing the fight. Calm down. We'll be back with you." And yeah, we're back.
Only for Wilder to get beat again.
I don't give a fuck. Wilder gets his fight. I couldn't give two shits. The fight, and do you know what will make it even funnier? What will make everything even funnier is if Wilder knocks Tyson Fury out. Then that would be really, really funny because I want to see the energy they show to want to fight Wilder. I would just love to see it.
Do you think it'll be relaxed?
I don't think the same energy would apply. I don't think it'll be the same energy.
Yeah, you always seem to have this belief that they never wanted to fight him.
Not Joshua. Is the man above him. See, I respect the fighters. I think Joshua would want to fight.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm glad to hear it. I think Joshua would want to fight anyone. I think Joshua would want to fight anyone in any time, anywhere, any day. I don't think Joshua is a pussy. No, I don't think so. Because he goes in there to fight heavyweight, so he's not a pussy. I don't think so at all. I just think his manager is being a very, very good manager. Trying to avoid all obstacles.
That's what good managers do, man. Come on, dog. That's what good managers do. That's what they get paid for. That's what good managers do. You know? You just go avoid the landmines and get the best fight for your fighters. It's any good manager, you know, that's what their job is. So maybe he doesn't share it across the board like he should do, but that's his job. And hopefully, do you man see a situation where some alternative things takes place and this fight still comes together, even with the ruling from the arbitration?
Well, that's the thing. That document becomes now a £20 million piece of paper, doesn't it? You know, are they prepared? Are Top Rank prepared to go? Well, it is a Top Rank. This is a Tyson Fury clause, so Top Rank has to be the one to approach Wilder and his team.
Yeah, this ain't nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. For once.
What is it exactly that you want to make this fight happen?
Look, listen. Here we go again about this ain't got nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn knew, what was going on. He knew what was going on, and he still announced the fight anyway. Bro,
I'm talking about what Chick just said.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is a problem with Tyson's clause. This ain't nothing to do with AJ and his team. This is Tyson's clause. This is Tyson with Wilder.
Tyson's not his fighter. Eddie Hearn, according to him, was aware that there was something that may be happening. But at the end
Bro,
of the day,
this is
if
a
you're
problem for Frank Warren.
if you're being told by the other team, oh, it's not a big deal, then you have to proceed. You have to proceed. This is the biggest fight in the
So
world.
you're telling me the man of Eddie Hearn's connections did not know, like he got told, oh, this is not a big deal, and he just, oh yeah, it's not a big deal.
This is a problem for Frank Warren, my friend.
Okay.
This is Frank Warren. This is
Who announced the fight though? It wasn't Frank Warren.
Yeah, but AJ's side ain't conflicting anything. It's Tyson Fury's clause with Wilder that
Yo, listen,
that's in
you guys don't
contention here.
Yeah,
That's
but you
what's gone
guys
to
don't.
court.
Yeah,
That's what's gone to court.
Yeah, listen. You guys don't seem to get the fact that I don't give a shit who caused what. I'm happy what something got caused.
So, well, now that you said that, there's no point asking you about alternative way to see if there's a chance if this fight still happens.
Yeah, there
Personally,
isn't.
I'd love to see it happen. I think it was always going to be expensive to see that fight happen. And the maddest thing is now that because I didn't know that the venue had been announced, but it was supposed to be
Saudi
in
Arabia.
Dubai. Yeah, in Dubai. So with them man there, if there's anybody on the planet, a set of people on the planet that can pay somebody to go and sit the fuck down, it's them man there over there. You know what I mean? If there's group of people that could do it, them sheiks over there, salam wa salam. Them man there over there, them man that can handle business. You feel me? So, they can tell why that to sit down. If they really, really want that thing over there. And I think eventually that's what's going to happen. It's just a matter of how much they're willing to part with and how much is acceptable for Wilder to step aside. It was always going to come to that, but now we can see
what
he's going to get a lot of money for it.
is that in the meantime, Plan B is in full effect, and that AJ Usyk are in discussions for a Wembley fight in August.
So technically, yeah, they might not. Both of them might not even have their belts, but
Yeah, because I know we'll have a semi hard on for that one.
Oh god!
Both of them to lose their belts.
If Usyk beats Joshua and Wilder beats Tyson Fury, then oh my god!
I mean, yeah,
oh my
I did
god.
say Wilder needs to be ashamed of himself for this one. Yeah. This is low down dirty.
We don't give a shit.
He came with a low blow on this one, man. You know what? How does a man wait till the fight is announced to say, whoa, hold on?
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was the court. It was the court who said it.
Yeah, well, they all knew. You know what I mean? His lawyers must have been feeding him. But I don't know, man. They waited till the thing get announced, man. You know what I mean? Everybody's buzzing.
For me,
it ruined my bloody day.
See, I blame more Fury. Because Fury must have known. Fury definitely would have known that this, or Fury's team at least would have known that this little, this whole thing was continuing.
I blame. I don't care who's blamed. I'm happy.
Yeah, let's just blame Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? As far as Will's concerned, Eddie Hearn's responsible for all of this shit that just happened. As far as Williams concerned, Eddie Hearn's responsible for all this fucking craziness.
Listen,
he's responsible for COVID. I've heard Will blame Eddie Hearn. He's blamed Eddie Hearn on COVID, man. Like, how are you blaming COVID on that, brother, man? You know what I mean? What's it done to you?
Bro, listen, I'm just happy, okay? I am just happy, okay? That Wilder gets his fight, and then the guy who cons the public will come to light soon. Don't worry. His time will come.
We'll see.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Josh Taylor will fight this weekend as well. So that I imagine that I know that Kenny Kelly's real excited by that fight. So he'll be fighting this weekend. And there'll be some Bellator on tonight as well.
Yeah, I'm watching when I come off here. Cyborg is defending the title tonight.
That'll be on BBC One. Yeah. So make sure you guys don't miss out on that. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I think so. All right. I think that's pretty much it. I think we'll let you go now. You guys, please take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll be back next week. I'm not sure 100% if I will be, but I will make sure that Ola will be ready to take the show by next week. So there you go. Could be an Ola-led show. There's a little carrot dangle for you for next week. All right? All right, man. We're going to leave you guys to it. Take care. Enjoy the show. Enjoy your week. And we're out. Peace.
Salute.
Yeah.